Yes, lads, how's it going? Danny here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. It is currently 5:59 PM. Fingers crossed we get icon swaps. What I'm going to be doing is going through the best choices if we get icon swaps. I done this video last icon swaps and you guys seem to like it. So yeah, I thought I might as well hit the record button. In this video, I'm going through a lot more detail because yeah, I won't try and make it as long. But yeah, just before we get into it, there we go. As you can see, if you're looking for real life foot cards, right? Let me just get one. Make sure I don't knock it over. If you're looking to get real life FIFA cards, check out my guys at Dynamic Card Store and use my code Danny5 for a 5% discount. Very, very good value cards. We are seconds away, 15 seconds to be exact, away from hopefully icon swaps. Yeah, by the way, link in the description to the card store. They're great value, great coins, great money. Fingers crossed, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. If I don't see them here, I'm going to be shaking. They're here, lads. Oh, wait, what? Why is Scream Milner there? What? Why have they dropped? Okay. Okay. We're starting off. Number 5 is a Bobby Moore. Right, sorry, lads. I'm here now. As I said, I'm going to be doing this in a lot more detail. I don't want you lads, because last time it was okay, but it wasn't great. So I'm going to be using footmen and stuff like that. Bobby Moore for 5 tokens is not bad. I'm going to go through them one by one to start with, and then have an overall recap. Because last time, yeah. Anyway, for 5, you can get either base Rijkaard, or I'm fairly sure that's middle Bobby Moore. Yeah, that's middle Bobby Moore. He does. Where have I gone, lads? Where have I gone? All right, he doesn't look phenomenal. He's 200k on the market. I'm not going to be doing this for every single card. I just want to give you some, some advice. Yeah, he doesn't look phenomenal, but for 5 tokens, you can't really go wrong. If you are picking 5 tokens, which I don't recommend, try and get as many as you can, lads. But if you're just going for 5, I'd probably recommend doing Bobby Moore. Like, base Rijkaard, the face stats look great, lads. He's got 64 agility and 48 balance with 69 dribbling. It just isn't good in this gameplay, lads. Like, if you've played the game, you know the gameplay is awful. Someone with 64 agility and 48 balance is not gonna go well. We have a Hierro. It's a base Hierro. If that was potentially his middle or prime, that would have been a great deal. But for 6, again, if you're looking for a centre back just from this page alone, Fernando Hierro is a lot better than Bobby Moore. He's got almost 10 pace on him. Yeah, he's a lot better than the Bobby Moore. Again, not a bad card at all. I'm not going to go from footbin from everyone. Middle, I was expecting a base Van der Sar, so that's good. That is very good. We've started. Right, so these are all bases, apart from Bobby Moore. And now we're getting into the middles. Hopefully, all the next are going to be middles and primes. Hopefully, no more base icons, unless it's like a Ronaldo or Pele. Yeah, so Van der Sar, you cannot go wrong. I think on the market, he is quite a little bit of coins. Obviously, he's not untradeable, by the way, if you don't get it. Van der Sar is about 345k. I have used him a little bit. I do prefer Schmeichel in terms of goalkeeper, like icon goalkeepers. But again, for 6 tokens, lads, you're not really missing out. Let's get to the next page. A Raul, 88. See, that's okay. Okay, that's a very good card for how much is it? For 10 tokens. So it's gone from 6 to 10. That's interesting. For 10 tokens, yeah, it's not the end of the world. I'll quickly go on footman. It is his middle, so it could have been great if it was his prime. But this middle card is not bad by any means. He has great agility. He has great dribbling stats all around the board. The pace could be a little bit better. Same with shooting. It's not a terrible card. Obviously, if you're going to... I'd probably look to get a Hunter on him, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not a bad card. Set up. I hope you had a great Christmas. I'll probably change that for in the next days. Ronald Koeman. Okay, now we're getting into the big boys. Ronald Koeman 88 is a fantastic card, lads. Whether you're playing him centre back, centre mid, CM. I was going to say Cam, but I ain't saying Cam. Phenomenal card, lads. I'd thoroughly recommend. How much is he? 10 tokens. Again, if you're looking for if you're only going to 10, we do have another page of 10, so I'll look at that. But right now, Ronald Koeman, 1000%. He is a phenomenal DM. The agility is a bit low, but apart from that, you're looking good. Like, the agility and balance can be improved if you put, like, an engine on him. Like, it's not like Rijkaard when he's got, like, 40 balance. 70 balance is reasonable. You can get an engine to get a plus 10. Ronald Koeman looks to be a fantastic little icon to go for 10 tokens. It's his base. If that was his middle, that could have been phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. Clarence Seedorf, any version is phenomenal. His baby is fantastic. And for 10, again, you can't really go wrong, lads. I remember him being like 800k. How much is he now? He is 500. Wow. He's... Right. I remember this card being like 800 for quite a little bit. But no, he has gone down to about 500k. It's a fantastic card, whether you're playing him... I reckon, lads, you might think I'm crazy. You could probably get away with playing with CDM. I know the defense is low, but yeah, centre mid, obviously, a box-to-box centre mid, he is phenomenal. Yeah, it's a great card. Again, who's a 10th for Perez? Now, in his prime, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. It is his prime. Okay, that's very good. Where hopefully, next page is going to be all primes, and hopefully it's incredible. Yeah, so Robert Perez Prime is not a bad card at all. The agility and balance are quite low, but he is 6'2", so you can, like, excuse that. The shooting is a little bit low, but the pace, passing, dribbling is okay, apart from the agility and balance can be improved. Yeah, honestly, you lot might think I'm crazy here, but if you're going to go for 10 tokens, I'd say a Koeman or Clarence Seedorf. If you're going to go for an attacker, it really depends. Like, maybe Perez for a left winger, left cam, Rail for a striker, obviously. You're not really going to get away with playing him Ram. He's not really that pacey, and he's got good short passing, but long woeful. Ronald Koeman, I think these are your best bets for number 10, 10 tokens. I would probably prefer Koeman, to be honest with you. If you play a 5 at the back and then switch in game, this Koeman card as a centre mid is phenomenal. I would probably prefer Koeman over Seedorf, and out of these 10, I think Koeman is the best value icon for 10. Phenomenal stats. We move on to the next page. Okay, Luis Figo is a big man. Nakata for 11. 11 tokens for Nakata. Seriously? That is a rip-off, and it's base Socrates, man. I don't know how to tell you, unless you're a Japanese and a die-hard Nakata fan, don't do that's a rip-off. 11 tokens for a Nakata, when you can get a Ronald Koeman or Seedorf for 10. That's an absolute rip-off. Nakata should be 5 tokens, lads. In my opinion, a dead card. He's not a bad card, but you just don't want... For 11 tokens, that is an absolute rip-off. Socrates Baby, it would have been a lot better if it was his middle or even prime. Yeah, I really like this card. I think he's 89 was in draft, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, lads. The agility is very low, and the balance is extremely low, so I would look to... Yeah, that makes him kind of bad, to be honest. But if you're playing him in a more of a centre mid role, it's fine. But you don't really want your cam to have 56 balance and 6'4". The 5-star weak foot is phenomenal for a cam. Obviously, the shooting, the passing is all good for a cam. But yeah, the agility and balance is quite bad. Zambrotta, please be prime. It's his baby card, man. I don't know, man. That doesn't fill me with hope. I think Luis Figo is going to be baby as well now. It's a great card. Like, I'm not disappointed. I am disappointed. This is an incredible card, lads. A phenomenal card. I believe it's a phenomenal card. It's a massive... It's got to be his base. However, it's a good card. It's 600k. I'm really hoping that the high tier icons are going to be a lot better. It's a great card. Don't get me wrong. But mate, why couldn't they just do a middle or the prime? What's stopping you from doing a prime? They better have a really good last selection. It's a good card. I'm not complaining that much. It's a great right back. Potentially one of the best right backs on the game. I know a lot of you went with Zanetti last icon swaps though, so you probably don't need him, to be honest. Yeah, it's a phenomenal card. Whack an anchor on it, becomes a 90 rated right back. A Sentinel, again 90 rated right back. Yeah, it's a great card. Done prime, and we have a Luis Figo. Can it be at least a middle? It can. Okay. No, I was expecting the base there. That leaves me with hope. Because we have another page, and that 90 Luis Figo is phenomenal, lads. I used him in a draft. That's interesting. I was expecting that to be the baby. This Luis Figo 90 rated card is a great player in draft. I get him loads in the draft. He currently is going for 700. Honestly, this is a great card. The pace, the shooting, the passing, the dribbling is all fantastic. Yeah, no, honestly, I was expecting that to be he's based the cam version. So in my opinion, lads, honestly, for how much is it? 13? Okay, so yeah, 13 tokens. Happy days. I was expecting it to be base, so I'm happy with that. The balance is a little bit bad, but with an engine, you can get that right up. That's filled me with a little bit of hope. Can we get anything good? We have another page, which is good, because I'm already seeing Laurent Blanc. If that's his middle or above, that's a fantastic centre-back. We get the mid-icon pack. Who's ballsy enough to do the mid-icon pack? We have a 14-token Prime Sol Campbell. I used this in a draft and I didn't like it, I'll be honest with you, lads. The agility and balance completely ruins the card. He's good tackling the ball, stuff like that. But that's literally it. Obviously you can't dribble with him, but you can't turn with him. Like, it becomes to the point where he's unusable, in my opinion. A prime Gary Lineker. Okay. That fills me with a little bit of hope. Just next page, please be a madness. This Gary Lineker looks very good. The only bad thing about him is obviously the 3-star skills but it's not the end of the world. This year, I don't think 3-star skills is that like the be-all and end-all. The agility is a little bit, the dribbling can be a lot better. But to be honest, how many tokens is he? 14 is not bad value at all. Right, where have I gone? Right. 14 tokens is not bad value at all for a Gary Lineker. I think that's quite content. He doesn't look bad at all. Great pace, great shooting, okay dribbling, pretty bad passing. Can this Laurent Blanc be 89? Nah, of course, nah, man. EA, bro. Don't get me wrong, lads. This card is phenomenal. But for a bait, like, what's stopping them? What is stopping them from doing a middle one, man? Just think, yeah. 14 tokens. That's gonna take you a month to get this Laurent Blanc. It's an 85 rated icon. Like that. He is 700k on the market. I know a lot of people that saying he's better than Vieira, like base Vieira. He's on level with. Why? Just what's stopping you from giving us the 89 rated, man? It's a good card, but for 14, it's good value, I suppose. But just give us the 89 EA. It's like we're not asking for so much. We then have the icon pack, and then the last page. There's a Ronaldinho, boys, and there's another page. But if that please be a 91 Ronaldinho. If that's the 89, I see a Del Piero. Yes, I really want a Del Piero, lads. Honestly, I think I might go Del Piero. Oh, I don't care what version it is. I love Del Piero. Okay, this is I'm starting to get a bit hyped, mate. That Ronaldinho, please. If you want to know, the 89 Ronaldinho, lads, is quite average. I know that sounds stupid, but like, you have to try him to believe me. He is quite average, lads. I'll be like, he's good, but for an icon, I'd rather have Politano in cam than Ronaldinho 89. However, we have a Luis Hernandez, which I love this card. I had his moments last year. I absolutely enjoyed him. I loved him. The only bad thing is a 3-star weak foot. You're not like a 90 rated icon. You kind of want the weak foot to be up there if you're paying 19 tokens. Obviously it's free, but if you get 19 tokens for someone with a 3-star weak foot is a bit dodgy. But if you don't mind, this is a phenomenal card. I thoroughly enjoy it. I loved his moments last year. As I said, the only bad thing about him is the weak foot. The pace, shooting, dribbling is all fantastic. The passing's actually not terrible as well, to be fair. Yeah, the only bad thing about him is the 3-star weak foot. That's the only thing stopping me from... If he had 4-star weak foot, absolutely go for him. But if that's not really a bother to you, there's no reason for you not to have Luis Hernandez. Prime John Barnes. I expect... I think Del Piero is going to be 87. I really hope that Ronaldinho is not the 89. If that Ronaldinho is a 91, well done, EA. I have a really bad feeling it's going to be the 89, though. Yeah, so John Barnes for 19 as well. It looks like a pretty solid card. 6 foot. The agility is okay for his height, like a 6 foot. You normally expect like an 80 agility, so 85 is phenomenal for someone of his height. The pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, and physical is all fantastic on this card. This is definitely up there, lads. Maybe if an Englishman, this is definitely up there in my opinion. I can't really spot that much. Literally, the only pretty bad thing about the card is balance, which a chemistry star can easily sort. Go to foot bin. This is a fantastic card. I'll be honest with you. He's been in packs, and he is, how much is he? 700k, lads. There you go. How much is he middle? Yeah, he's middle's a little bit less. He's a bit up there in price because Prime just recently dropped. But this is a absolutely phenomenal card, lads. The balance, yeah, the balance can be improved. However, whack an engine on him. That's now a +10. That's now a 93 rated left wing, a 92 rated cam. I think this is a phenomenal card. Just with the basic stats, this is an incredible card in my opinion. And for 19 tokens, it depends what you want, really. I would argue that John Barnes might be a better striker than Luis Hernandez. And I'm only saying that on the basis of the weak foot. Yeah, if you have 19, I would probably go with John Barnes, I'll be honest. Can this be a good version of Del Piero? It's a 90. It's a 90. Now, I say that. People enjoy the 87 better than his 90. I think he has like a couple more pace points. Like, I think on the market, his baby is cheaper. His baby is more expensive, should I say. Fantastic card. Depending on what Ronaldinho is, this is a phenomenal card, lads. I don't have to tell you what. So the pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, it's all fantastic on this card. The pace is a little bit low, right? But for a middle cam, completely fine. Get a chem style on it. The passing's great. Dribbling is obviously phenomenal, and he has a 5-star, 4-star combo. I would very much recommend 20. Can Ronaldinho be 90? Nah, I didn't think it would be. Don't get me wrong. It's a great card, but you'll probably think I'm stupid, lads. But honestly, I just don't really rate the 89 Ronaldinho. Like, he's just a bit average. The pace is obviously very poor. Let's be fair, poor. The shooting's good, passing's good, dribbling is good, and physical is pretty good for a cam. Yeah, it's just if that was a 91, I'd be running laps around my room, lads. But the 89 is a bit dead. We have one more page. Okay, Michael Essien and Patrick Vieira, both 23. A prime Essien. Yeah, incredible card. I'm fairly sure this Patrick Vieira is going to be 86. I don't have to tell you why this Essien's good. This Essien card is phenomenal, lads. 86. Ah, man. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I think I might be going for Del Piero, lads. I'll be completely honest with you. I think Del Piero might make a visit to my club. In my opinion, if you're going for the 23, it depends on what you like better. In my opinion, this year, Essien is a little bit better because the game kind of favours smaller players this year. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but like the more agile players you are, like jockeying is a big feature this year, and I just think Essien might be a little bit better than base Vieira, just because Vieira is a bit tall, so it might be like in bad gameplay, it might be terrible. That's going to be it for the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Hopefully I helped you out, lads. That's probably a very long video. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all later. What a vid.